Hi, you're watching Patadendron, and in today's video, it's my October haul, and I'm showing you all the plants I got in October. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Patrick, and I'm a houseplant collector with an ever-growing collection of plants, and I upload every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, if you're interested in seeing how I grow my collection and keep my plants happy, you should definitely hit subscribe. And in today's video, I'm just gonna haul all my plants I got in October, so let's get started. No particular order, because I just grabbed this plant, and this is my Monstera Adansonii narrow form. That pretty leaf, and it's put out 2 new leaves while it's been in my house. So I've always wanted the narrow form ever since I saw it on Plant Arena. And I just love how pretty and cool the leaves are. I mean, the wide form is very, very cool too, don't get me wrong. But I just love the way that these look on a hanging basket. And it's just a little daintier. So I was really excited to get this. And wow, it looks really good on camera too. And in that same order, I got this Alocasia Black Velvet. And I can't have any complaints. I haven't lost any leaves yet, so that's a plus with an Alocasia. And it is also putting out this deformed leaf, but a leaf is a leaf. So yes, I'm thinking of actually getting more of these, maybe 1 more or 2 more, and potting them up in a bowl. I think that would be really pretty, and I think that they would like that too. So, possibility. And again, in that same order, I'll just like hold them both up. No, that's rude. This is the Macaulay's Finale, and I'm guessing it's like a hybrid, kind of like the Prince of Orange, and it might even be like a hybridized with the Prince of Orange. But like, just noticed that. That's new. But yeah. And then finally from that order is the Syndapsis Silveri. Not really much to say about this one. It is fairly common, I think. I mean, I've seen this around at nurseries. The Silveri too. You know what's hard to find right now is the Argyrius, which is like the regular version. Although this kind of looks like Argyrius in some of the leaves. But I know it's Silveri because Gabriella Plants said so. But also because like these leaves that are very heavily silvery splotched, and I think the higher light brings that out. That one. But this is one of my favorite, like the Syndapsis pictus is one of my favorite common house plants. I love that it grows fast, it grows easily, and it's not really that picky with lighting either, so. And I've also seen them shingle, which is really cool too. That's kind of like a really neat way of them growing, and I've only seen it when it's like outside and growing on the side of a house. But it grows like crazily, like all over the walls, like all up the walls, all up the ceilings. it's a really cool, and the leaves are huge too. So yeah, that is the Syndapsis pictus. This is the Silveri Ann. And then I got this plant in my Steve's Leaves, and I did the unboxing in this channel too. This is the Ficus triangularis Variagata, and I'm so excited. These two little leaves are new, and I just noticed that yesterday. So it's liking it here. That is exciting. And what? Only 1,000 more leaves to go until it's like a cool tree. And then in that same order, I got this Begonia Rex. So one leaf casualty because it's a begonia, and I let my humidifier not run for too long, and it was a heat wave, so not a good combo, but that's okay. Its baby leaves are still intact with no crisping. And I actually, like, to avoid that in the future, I found a 20-gallon aquarium on OfferUp, and I turned it into a terrarium. So it's living in a terrarium, and what I did was I basically just like put a bunch of perlite on the ground and poured some water in there. So these guys sit on the perlite, and it is a nice little microclimate in the aquarium for these guys. And then in that same order again, I got the Begonia Fang, and these guys sit together. So this is this guy's poor leaf that got affected. Oh, and maybe a little there. Oh, and a little there. Oh my gosh. And ooh, how about that? Okay. But this is in the new terrarium as well, so that should not be happening again. And actually, like, so this happened with my other Begonia Rex, and the new leaves that grew after the older leaves that crisped up were totally fine. And I think what they do is they acclimate to my my environment and my humidity. So the old leaves that are used to the beautiful Steve's Leaves humidity that I'm trying so hard to recreate, I lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, it's not enough. So I'm hoping that the terrarium is, but either way, the leaves that kind of grow in like my conditions end up being used to my conditions, and they don't crisp up. Thank you. Okay, there it is. And then the next plant I'm going to show you is my Tradescantia Fluminensis that I got from the Green Place in Fullerton. And I was keeping this guy in my patio so that it can get plenty of light and, you know, grow. But the winds kicked in on Monday and it kind of like beat this leg up. But what I'm gonna do is trim this. These guys propagate really easily. I have a Zabrina, and I just took a bunch of, like, maybe 5 branches that fell off when I was moving it over the summer, and I have a whole nother basket of it, so it will be just fine. But I love this coloring. Like, I love the yellow and the green, and I'm not sure if it's actually supposed to be white, but I take yellow because I love that. And this will look really cute with some of my other yellow and green variegated plants, like my Paraiso Verde. I think these would be, oh no, these would be really cute together. That is my Tradescantia Fluminensis. Then the next plant I got is also a hanging plant, and I got this at Armstrong. So I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but I work right by an Armstrong, and sometimes when I'm early enough, I can go there before I go to work. And they had these one day. I just like to look at the plants, really. I mean, I go with no intention of buying, and I just like to start the day off like looking at plants that are maybe not mine. Although I do look at mine too. That is how I start the day, but like, I don't know. I want to start the workday off like happy. So why not just like look at a bunch of houseplants? I don't know. But I got this, and I just thought the variegation on it was really pretty and interesting compared to like my other Crimson Princess. It doesn't look like this. So I was really excited to snag this beauty. And it's in this cute pot too. Or it's cuter than your average nursery pot. And this is the Hoya Carnosa Crimson Princess. And the next plant is, you guessed it, a hanging basket. And I got this at Lowe's, and it is this beautiful Syndapsis discolor. And it is also called the begonia vine, but it is not a begonia. It is a cissus, and it's actually a member of the grape family. And this particular kind originates from Java, I believe. And I got this at Lowe's. I was really excited. I am a member of a local like buy-sell trade plant group, and one of the girls was like, heads up, these are at Lowe's. And I ran there on my lunch break and I got one. And it was the last one, so I'm so glad I did it. I was like, should I wait till after work? Oh, and I waited, and I just decided after I quickly ate my meal, I was like, I'm gonna go. And I'm so glad I did, because this was the last guy and I went for this guy. I would have been so mad if I waited out to go after work. And I don't believe that it was a good day at work either, so it would have made me extra sour. This is the Syndapsis discolor, and also a great pick-me-up one Wednesday in October. I don't remember which one. Next hanging plant is my Hoya pubicalx splash, and this one is I think it's called silver pink, but I'm not sure. But when you when it gets a little sun stressed, the splash, I guess, turns pink, and I'm noticing, oh, sorry, and I'm noticing some pink splashes right there in the new growth. That's cool. And I also love, when I hold this thing, the way that the tentacles bounce. It's so cute. I think Hoya, like, that's like one of my favorite qualities of Hoya, is their bounciness in a hanging basket. Anyone else? Okay. My Hoya pubicalx splash, and I got this one from Houseplant Nation. So, yes. Next is the Tradescantia nanook, and this one is one of my newer purchases, and I just love the big giant leaves that are variegated with this really pretty, like, soft lilac. But these leaves are like so Jurassic looking to me. Like, they're just huge. And when I saw pictures of them on Instagram, I didn't suspect the leaves to be this big. I expected them to be more like the other Tradescantia that I have. So that one is not the nanook, and this one is. But yes, seem to be on a Tradescantia kick lately. But you know what? They're pretty and they're so easy to grow, so that makes them really rewarding. And oh, look at that. That is beautiful. Well, I am disappointed in myself for just now finding this angle, because this is how I would have been holding the plant the whole time. But at the same time, I am so glad I found it for you guys. Just look at it. Also has that bouncy quality that I love. And then next is this Neoregelia medusa, and it is so cool. And I thought this was cool looking enough, but I saw this at another nursery recently, and the middle of the flower was this like bright purple, and it's like it's not a very showy flower at all, but it's prettier than this yellow blob. But hey, I was already, it's dripping out of its cup, but I already found this thing to be really pretty, so don't get me wrong. I just felt a little gypped when I saw that the flowers are purple, and this is probably already done flowering. But I'm not that gypped, because that probably just explains why I got it for $5 and not $30 like I saw at that nursery. But I was keeping it, watered in its little reservoir, because that is what you do to bromeliads. This is my bromeliad care learning thing. But what I learned is that after it flowers, she will put out pups. And I just noticed this right now. It's a pup. Isn't that cute? So, I'm not gypped at all. I'm actually gonna get a whole new flower. I believe it's gonna take maybe a year or two. Maybe not, maybe shorter for it to flower again, but something to look forward to. And this is the Neoregelia medusa, and it's part of the bromeliad family. And the next plant I am showing you guys is this Calathea burl marks, and I'm so glad I didn't get it when I was out doing my OC to LA Armstrong video, because they were selling it for, so the cheapest one was at the Huntington Beach store, and yes, it was like an 8 or 10 inch pot, so it is like, I would say a little bigger than this, because this, I believe, is like pretty impressive to me. And I got this for $15 at Sunland Flowers in Anaheim. And yeah, I'm so glad I waited, and I'm so glad that I saw this on their Instagram. So, yes, and I find the foliage of this plant to be so striking. It has the really cool red backs, but then this beautiful like lime green, or it's kind of like a weird bluish silvery green. I don't know, it's just so cool looking to me, and I've been wanting it for so long, so I'm so glad that I got this guy. And this is my Calathea burl marks, or it was sold to me as that, but the leaves kind of remind me, or they look kind of like a Tenanthi too. But either way, I love this plant. And then my next plant is, look at this beautiful jewel orchid. This is the Lucia discolor, and it is part of, you know, what they call jewel orchids, and these orchids are terrestrial orchids that are mostly known for their foliage and not their flowers. But look at that. Striking. I love the dark green leaves that are almost black, and then for a Lucia, I feel like the lightning bolts are on this are really pronounced and good. So I don't know if it translates on camera, but the lightning bolts on this actually are like a metallic sheen almost in person. And you know, the leaves have that beautiful, lush, kind of velvety, satiny finish to them. Ugh, I love this thing. And it's been so easy. I don't have it in a terrarium or enclosed. Although it'll probably appreciate it if I do. I just need another 20-gallon aquarium already. But I will repot this, and humidifier life seems to be just enough for her, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? and this is the Lucia discolor, and I got this on the same day that I got my Monstera deliciosa, and there is its variegated leaf. This is like the newest leaf to come out, so it is still a baby and it's still hardening, but I do see I feel that new leaf slowly coming in. So as soon as this leaf hardens, the new leaf will come in, and I will be really eager to see if, and I hope it does, have some more of its variegation. So stay tuned for that. And I almost forgot to show you guys the very last plant that I got in October, and it is the Senecio macroglossus. And the cool thing about this plant is that it's flowering, and it looks like an ivy from far away, but when you get up close, the leaves are thick and waxy, succulent leaves, and it's actually in the same family as the string of pearls and string of bananas, string of dolphins, the Senecios. So yes, this is my Senecio macroglossus, and I'm excited for it to grow and learn more about how this plant grows and its growth pattern. Well, that is it. That is all the plants that I got in October, and it was kind of nice reliving all those plant shopping trips with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. So if you like this video, go ahead and throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my plant videos, which I hope you do, please hit that subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. And I don't want to miss you guys too much, so if you could show me some love in the comments, I would love that so much. And I just need to say that you guys have been so great, and I've been having so much fun getting to know all of you guys in the comment section. So thank you guys so much, and truly I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye.